Fish stores tend to have a limited selection of fancy goldfish. This is where online goldfish stores come in. They let you browse hundreds of beautiful fish and ship the exact one you want right to your door. Today I compare the top choices for ordering fancy goldfish online. Hi, it's Connor. Welcome to or back to my channel. I've ordered fancy goldfish 3 times successfully now, each time receiving a healthy, energetic fish. In picking the last fish I ordered, I ended up doing a lot of research just looking at all the different options for sites I could order from. And with all that research, I really just wanted to make a video going through the top choices and kind of the pros and cons of each if you're thinking of getting a fancy goldfish online. Now, of the sites, I found 6 that I would consider, and I kind of split them into 2 tiers. Now the top tier here is what we're mostly discussed today, and these are the actual 2 sites I've ordered from. Now there are some other sites that are worth browsing. They do offer what you see is what you get, but these ones aren't inferior because I haven't ordered from them. They're inferior mainly because their selection is limited compared to KingKoiGoldfish and Goldfish Island, and just the ease of their website is also inferior. It's not as easy to use, not as easy to see all the ones in stock. So those ones are Choo Choo Goldfish, Zayo's Fancies, Coast Gem USA, and East Coast Rancho. Now I want to compare these fancy goldfish sites on the following categories for this video: fish selections, quality, price, shipping, and communication. Now I'm really going to talk 90% about KingKoiGoldfish versus Goldfish Island because all the categories still seem to just be king. And I'll kind of just mention the other ones when they're notable or might actually compete with KingKoi or Goldfish Island. So anyway, let's get on to the first point. The first one is fish selections. So just the total number of fish and options you have to look at on the website. Now, I went through and did an estimate how many are listed on the 2 big websites right now. For KingKoi, the estimated amount that's listed right now is 680 fish, and Goldfish Island, it's right about 300. So you see right there that KingKoi wins by a large margin. It's basically double Goldfish Island, so they really just have a lot of options for you to pick from. And I've noticed that consistently over time, that they're just, if you go scrolling through, to see how many they have, you're just going to be scrolling for a long time. It took me forever even to get down to the bottom just so I could get an estimate of how many there are on the actual website listed right now. Now, when I look at the other sites though, none really compare, none even get close. Maybe some get a little close to Goldfish Island, but really KingKoi is the winner here. Goldfish Island takes second, and the other ones are kind of definitely trailing behind by a good margin in my opinion. Next is quality. So I kind of want to look at both the fish health and then the actual patterns and how stunning a fish they offer on the website. So the first thing for fish health, I think KingKoi and Goldfish Island are both equal here. I received healthy fish from both of them. Now, obviously my one KingKoi didn't make it too long, but I don't think it's their fault. And they were very healthy. Now I can't comment on the other websites really. I haven't ordered from them, so I don't see any issue, but both KingKoi and Goldfish Island for fish health, I think, are going to be just about equal. Now for color choices here, and so color choices relating to quality, I'm kind of thinking of how stunning the fish really are. What is the quality of their color? What is the color of the pattern? Kind of comparing to what you see standard in the store, just like red caps and, plain orange ones or simple tricolors versus ones that really have striking, distinct patterns. So for this, KingKoi definitely wins by a landslide here. If you're looking for really show quality, stunning fish, KingKoi really has the most vibrant, most distinct patterns. There's always so many listed. They add new fish every week, and every time when I look, there's always a few that really just stand out, if not a good amount that stand out. Now, Goldfish Island still has very beautiful fish, but I'd say they just aren't as much, I consider maybe the term show quality, they aren't going to be as stunning to where they're just absolutely unique patterns picked out. They're going to be a little bit more generic, although you can find some really nice ones, and they do have some more specific patterns that come on every once in a while, which is not nearly as much as a KingKoi Goldfish. Now for species choices they offer on their website, because fancy goldfish is a very broad term, there's a lot of species within that. For KingKoi Goldfish, they are the king of verandas. They should honestly change the name to King Veranda in my opinion. They just have a ton of verandas, a ton of color options. They kind of just absolutely win and kind of dominate on verandas. I don't think there's really any competition anywhere for them on that. Now they do have a good selection of other types of fish, ranchus, ryokins, butterfly, etc., etc. But I will say Goldfish Island, outside of Arandas, they do probably have a larger selection on average of some of the other species. So for my overall thoughts on quality, if you're looking for a quality Aranda with a lot of different color options and a striking pattern, KingKoi is definitely going to be your choice. If you're looking for other variations of Fancy Goldfish, Goldfish Island might be your first place to look, and there might be more options of higher quality color on Goldfish Island for them. Next, I want to talk through the price of the fish on each of the sites. So I'm going to go through each of the kind of sizes of Fancy Goldfish and break it down by size. So first here we have large, and I'm going to consider this 6 inches and greater. Now for KingKoiGoldfish, the average price range I tend to see tends to be between $250 and $350. And for Goldfish Island, it tends to be between $300 and $400. And they really don't have that many large ones listed that often. Maybe they get a few a week listed, whereas KingKoiGoldfish definitely has more that come on listed for that size range. Next, going to medium, which medium I'm considering between 4 to 6 inches. Now for KingKoiGoldfish, I'm going to say on average I'll see them between $150 and $200. It's a pretty average range. Now for Goldfish Island, I tend to see it a bit more expensive, although the range is smaller. I tend to see most between $180 and $190. There's just tend to have more specific price ranges on Goldfish Island, or KingKoiGoldfish kind of ranks them all everywhere in between. And then I will mention that on Zeo's Fancy, they're another good runner-up for this category if you're looking for medium. They do have a good amount of medium fish for around the $80 to $90 range, and they tend to be more generic color, but I think if you look, you might find some good gems every once in a while on their website, and you might be able to get it for a pretty decent price compared to the others. Now for small fish, and I'm considering this about 2 to 4 inches, KingKoiGoldfish tends to be between $25 and $50. And the other really beneficial thing that they offer is for most fish this size, they offer free 2-day shipping. Now Goldfish Island, they have something called U-Pick, and those are about $35 each, and they're basically a lot of fish have the same pattern, same color, and you order one and you can say, oh, you want chunky cheeks, you want a big tail, you kind of can give qualities that you want, and they'll pick one out and send you a picture of it before they actually send it to you, and you can say, no, pick another one and send me another picture of one. So they do that, and those are pretty good deals. Otherwise, for this size, they tend to be between $50 to $80, and there's no free shipping, so they definitely are a bit more expensive on the smaller range for Goldfish Island compared to KingKoiGoldfish. And so overall, KingKoiGoldfish does win on price pretty much for all the categories. Definitely on large fish and definitely on small fish. Medium, it kind of depends on the specific fish, and you can probably find better deals on different fish. And then just keep in mind that Zeo's Fancies might have a really good deal on that medium-sized fish if that is what you're looking for. And now for shipping. Now there's a lot of talk about here. First, I'll just kind of go through their shipping costs. So for KingKoiGoldfish, what they offer is they do a $50 flat rate for any fish that's over $100. And for Fancy Goldfish, this is overnight. They also do an option $55 for air cargo, which pretty much means they ship it to an airport and then you can pick it up from an airport. And this is known to be a very fast way of shipping. Just the unfortunate thing is you have to actually go to an airport or a building near the airport to pick it up yourself. Now for any fish that's under $100, they're going to be $60 shipping. But most fish that are under $100 are the smaller fish, and they offer free 2-day shipping. So that is a really good deal that they offer. So if you get a small fish, you're probably going to end up spending nothing with KingKoiGoldfish. And if you get a large fish or medium fish, you're going to end up spending $50 probably. Now the DOA policy, which is death on arrival if your fish arrives and it's not alive, for KingKoiGoldfish, is that as long as you send them a picture within 2 hours of the package delivery time of them in the bag, they will refund you for the fish, or they will send you a new fish of equal or lesser value, and you can pick from any that's in stock on the website. The unfortunate thing though is that you do have to repay shipping on the new fish, and it does not appear you get a refund on shipping of the original fish. So you can really get in an unfortunate situation if you order a $150 fish and you pay $50 for shipping, comes, it's not alive, you get another $150 fish, but you're spending another $50 on shipping. So you've just gone from spending what would have been $200 to $250. And I don't think this has ever happened where you get 2 DOAs, but in the worst case that you did, you could end up having to spend another $50 if you still want another fish from them. So I don't love their policy with that, but kind of is what it is. Now, Goldfish Island, their shipping options, they actually have a good amount. They allow you to do FedEx or UPS for overnight, and that's going to be $62 for each. They also do air cargo for $52, slightly cheaper. And then you can do $40 for 2-day FedEx. And the smaller fish I have in here, they're about 4 inches. I actually did the 2-day. We're both on the East Coast, Goldfish Island and me, so I thought it'd be fine, and it was fine. So if you're getting not that large of a fish, and especially around the East Coast, I think 2 days is more than fine. For the DOA policy, though, they have a really good DOA policy, in my opinion. So if you're doing next day or air cargo, you get live arrival, the DOA policy, plus you get a 7-day guarantee of them staying live. So they guarantee they'll stay alive for a week for you. Now, if you're doing the 2-day shipping, you still get live arrival, but not that 7-week guarantee. And once again, live arrival does require proof of them in the bag. They actually have a few things they want you to send them within 2 hours of the arrival time. Now, they do, though, say that they will refund shipping for a DOA. And it looks like they're just going to refund you the fish that was lost instead of resending it. Which I think makes sense overall, especially since they're going to refund the shipping. So I do really like their DOA policy that Goldfish Island has. One thing to keep in mind, though, since they are larger fish, is it might matter to you where it's actually coming from, especially if it's one of the seasons where the weather is either very hot or very cold. KingKoiGoldfish comes from California, Goldfish Island comes from Massachusetts, and then Zeo's Fancy's comes from Georgia. The other two also come from California, but just keep that in mind depending where you live. It might make sense to order one from closer to where you live, less risk overall. Now, the last point I just wanted to touch on here is communication. So Goldfish Island really is top here. So they have a live chat on the website. When they ship you their fish, they're sending you clear updates every way. And actually, they send you the estimated date they expect to ship out on, the estimated date they expect it to arrive. And when they put it into quarantine, they say it's in quarantine. It'll be here for about 2 days. And they send you nice updates the entire way through. They'll send you emails, and you can track it right on the website exactly where it's at. It kind of looks like if you ever order from Domino's Pizza, how they say exactly what step it's at, they kind of do a very similar thing. Now, KingKoi is also good when I order from them. They give you nice clear updates. They're just not as detailed as Goldfish Island, and they don't have any live chat feature or anything, so I wouldn't say they're bad. I thought their updates on shipping was good, and it was very accurate to what they said on the website for when I thought it was going to arrive. But Goldfish Island definitely wins out here on communication. And so here I just want to wrap up everything. I know that was a lot, so I just want to go through kind of the winners of each section of my thoughts real quick. So for fish selections, KingKoiGoldfish overall has way more. For quality, KingKoiGoldfish is going to win for Randas, but Goldfish Island is going to win for Yuen Bao, Pearl Scales, Butterfly, and maybe even some others. For price, KingKoiGoldfish is overall going to win. For shipping, KingKoiGoldfish is a lot cheaper, but I think Goldfish Island really wins on this. They have more options, and their DO policy is just really top notch. I think they really care about the customers with that and want to make sure they get healthy fish successfully. Lastly, for communication, also going to go to Goldfish Island. It looks like they really put a lot of effort into making sure they can easily communicate with customers. It's easy for customers to know exactly where the order is at and stuff like that. So finally, they both have areas that they excel at. I think you're more likely to find the fish you want on KingKoiGoldfish, although I might be biased because I do like the Randas the most. That's pretty much the only type of fancy goldfish I've ever kept. But just keep in mind that there's a good selection on each. So browsing through each is you probably have a good chance to find a fish you really like. And there's also all the other sites that I mentioned in the beginning where they're going to have a good amount too. And might even find a cheaper deal every once in a while on one of those. That does wrap up the video. I am curious to hear from anyone else who has ordered goldfish online or is thinking about it or has questions about it. And if you have ordered from any of the other websites or think of any that I haven't mentioned, please let me know. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like on the video and a subscription to my channel is very appreciated. Well, anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch everyone next time.